Hi, I'm Nick McDonald. Welcome back to my channel. As always, please subscribe and share this video with someone who you think might benefit from it. So today, as I was reflecting on a meeting I had with a mentor some time ago, and I was reflecting on the question that mentor asked me, which was, what would you do if you weren't afraid? And that question still resonates with me today, and I go back to it often. And so I want to ask you a similar question today. And that question is, what is keeping you from going after the thing that you're most passionate about? So oftentimes what I find is that, we tell ourselves that we're going to pursue that thing that we want to do, or that we're passionate about when we have the time, when the time is right, when A happens or when B happens, right? However, in my personal experience, like looking back, I stopped college, when I had my son at 20. But I always wanted to go back, and I knew I wanted to go back, and I had the drive to go back. And at what point I told myself that, maybe when I have the time. But with everything that was happening around me, life wasn't waiting. And so I knew that it wasn't a matter of when I had the time, but when I created the time. And so I made a plan, and I created the time, and I carved it out, and I made it work. So just based on my personal experience, I feel as though it's important to not put things off and think about when we have the time. Like, the time doesn't come, right? It just doesn't come. It just doesn't like fall in your lap. Like, yeah, this is a time. Like, okay, your life is always busy, but suddenly you have this vast amount of free time just waiting for you to accomplish this thing. What you do have to do is create the time within the schedule that you do have. So as I'm asking you this question, and I'll repeat the question, which is, what is holding you back from approaching the thing that you're most passionate about, pursuing the thing that you're most passionate about? What's keeping you back? And so as you're reflecting on that question, I encourage you to get a notebook, write it down. What do you think are the things that are holding you back? Put a number to them. How important are they in your life? What's the value? Like, how much are each of these things that you're listing holding you back? In what way are they holding you back? And then tackle them one by one, right? What are some things that you can do for each of those things that you're listing, so that they won't be such an obstacle anymore? And one thing that you will find, though, as you're doing this exercise is that, some of these things that you're writing down and that you're thinking that are obstacles, you'll find that they're really not, as if they are obstacles, they're really not as big of an obstacle that you expected them to be. And so this exercise will help you to kind of get a bigger perspective on what's really holding you back, and to start thinking about what you can do to start moving forward. Because, like I said, time isn't just gonna make way for you. You have to create the time. Similarly to how during your schedule at work, you are carving out time for your meetings, and then you're carving out time to go to the gym after work or before work, you know, and sometimes you're carving out time maybe to make dinner or something like that. But it's the same concept, right? Carving out the time to do the thing that you're most passionate about and not waiting till the time is right, because there just isn't a right time. And so, you know, I found that to be useful for myself. And so that is something that I think holds a lot of us back from moving forward and from pursuing our passion. And so, you know, it's still the beginning of the new year. And so I think it's appropriate to kind of, you know, take some time to reflect on this question so that we could begin taking the steps, the necessary steps to move forward towards pursuing those things that we're most passionate about. So, as always, thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe if you haven't yet done so. Share this video with someone who might find it valuable. And also be sure to visit my website. I have a host of resources there that you are sure to find valuable. Until next time, I'm Nick McDonald. Take care.